Hello, that's YouTube, and welcome back to the channel and to episode 6 of Carborg. Glad to have you here. And yeah, something that I first, wanted to briefly touch on is the news that hit this week. At least this week as of recording, which is probably still the week as of publishing. That is, Cities Skylines 2 is coming out. Cities Skylines 1, as it is now, has been a game that I've been playing on and off for the past couple of years. To just, take my mind off things, relax, and I'm really excited to get into Cities Skylines 2. From everything that I've seen so far, there are some very cool changes coming to the game, and I might even do a little video to talk about that. But yeah, let's get back to the task at hand at Carborg. And the last we left off, we still had this huge traffic here, which over time will resolve without issues. It's a couple of our buses are actually stuck in here. But yeah, this should not be too big of an issue. Something that I want to focus on today, finally, I've been talking the past few episodes about it, that I want to do it, is to build the park, the first city park up here at the shore of this lake. And get things going over here. So finally, after using the first 5 episodes on just one single tile, we're doing this and we're purchasing the next tile of our city. So, how do things follow now? So, as already said, today I want to build a park, and the idea that I have for this park is kind of like to have it sit on the shoreline here. Not too big. It's mostly so that we can unlock some of our assets. And I'm not sure yet how I will use some of the features that are in the park life assets, such as quays. Are they called quays? Like when you go out on the water. Forget what they're called. I'm still also not sure if I should use how's it called, quay walls over on this side and get them to use. It's also, by the way, the first time that I realized that we have this old lighthouse up here, which also would have been something like really cool. I could have thought about even doing the park up here, like next to the lighthouse. Damn, decisions over decisions. Let's pause the game first, and maybe before we dive into the park, because I think, like, in terms of how traffic and all of that will be up here makes a lot of sense. But now that I've first realized this old lighthouse, this could be really cool as well. But let's have a look up here. What I also want to do in this episode is rearrange all of the rearrange our industry area up here. We're slowly but surely getting to the point where, and of course there's a fire. Of course there is a fire. I hope these guys are getting through. The light is on, but they're still stuck in traffic and have to wait for those cars. Like, something's not right here. Okay, but what I want to do here is get rid of the old generic industry. I think we have to take a look at garbage processing. At the moment, we're producing way more garbage than we can use. So let's go first into our zoning tool and dezone this area. And then, in terms of electricity, we're at 72k. I can build another geothermal power plant. I think that is what I'm going to do. I'm not gonna have a lot of money left over, or left then, but I could do it and just get rid of these coal power plants. Because I would be at 160. Actually, we'll do it when it's better time in terms of like money. For now, let me do the following. How many will I fit in here? Probably just 2. Yeah, for now I will just put 2 more recycling centers up here. I can think of potentially doing something else here. and rearranging the path network. Something that I was also thinking of is potentially to just, you know, rearrange this entire area. Once I also want to do some landscaping next to the highway exit and make this area more attractive. I love how many people we have here just walking. But yeah, to just like redo this entire area, I think that's actually something good that I can do. Maybe I'll do that in the off, or like whilst detailing. But yeah, now that we have taken care of that, now the big decision is up of where to put the city park. Let's have a look at topography levels. Where is it? There we are. It's probably easier. Both areas work. Let's have another nice look at everything that's going on here around nighttime when all of the lights are lighting up. Because while building, I usually don't like to have the nighttime and all of those kind of things on. Ah, beautiful. It's getting to a point. Alright, let me quickly change that in the settings and then we finally get going on building our park. Alright, let's jump into it. I don't want to pause and like just keep it up on regular speed. So first, let's grab some roads. And I'll also look to extend the road network down here and also the tram line, because I finally decided to like have the city park like rather built on this shore, and then over here maybe I'll do something with quay walls and do something a little bit different. I'm also thinking of potentially having an old bridge like around here where it could make sense. So having a city park over here with the landmark, the old lighthouse and that stuff, and gazebos and nice things for the citizens to enjoy, I think that makes a lot more sense. So let's first grab, where is my bus lane? Over here, 4-lane road with bus lanes. Let's drag this out until like maybe here. Do I want to put it here? No, I think here's enough. I'll do the rest of like over here. I'll do a little bit more grid building, like maybe 1 or 2 more rows. So let's put this road and continue this pattern that we have over in Applegate Square up here. I will do another road this way, and then I'll freeform it like this. And so there's another road up here, and then this I'll probably leave empty for some stuff, maybe even a school campus or something like that, and we'll curve this road over to like go next to the waterfront at some point. Actually, let's do this right now that I have the freeform tool on. Okay, just that this road is in place, but then I'll take public transport out this way, and then this area should be good and enough for our city park. So let's get going. I also want to. I think I can extend this tram line down here, give it a nice stop, or maybe even a loop here, and then have it turn this way around. Something that I also wanted to do is get some generic forestry industry in here, because the demand is going up. Just a couple of buildings, so that there's no issues and no one is like really complaining. So let me add this row over here. And here we go. Should be fine water-wise still. Electricity, it should just jump over. And to make sure that also happens, I want to do things similar over here. Let's carve in this again. not fully, or actually fully. If I want to put something else over here, I'll use eminent domain and then delete some of those houses. But let's put in residential here so that we get the cut over to this area, and electricity down here, and then it's easier to use like a temporary power line. Now on to finally doing, you know, you know already or you should know already, it always ends like this, with like how long it takes to actually build the thing that I want to build in this very episode. So drawing in this park, whoop, there we go. I think I have too many different park areas now. Now it should be fine. Okay, and there we go. So what we expect to build here is for now a city park. So let's put a main gate, and I actually want to put the main gate up at this road. Question is where? Space already occupied has its issues. I think over here is good. Okay, because now we finally also have these other things. What I should have considered up here is a little bit of landscaping, but to be honest, I'm not a pro at that. I have no idea yet like how to landscape most of the things, or like basically I don't want to say like how to landscape at all, and I mean, like as you know, there's a lot of the stuff that you see in other YouTube videos, what other creators are doing. But yeah, there is not a lot of experience so far, let's call it like that. So yeah, in the beginning we're lacking electricity up here. Let's get back to our park assets. I want to do a little bit of a free form, and definitely have a park side gate, or like different park side gates in different areas. So like up here, everything from here will be park. So let's first build some paths. Out from the main gate over here, and then we already have this cut up here, like this crossing. Can call it like that. That looks good. Let's get into the first few things that we will need for our park to look nice. And yeah, have to be a little bit careful again with the terrain here. It's a hard word, you know. If I put this plaza up here, this looks terrible. It really looks terrible. I want to have a lot of open space actually over here. Let's go back into our park assets. Get a path again. I thought I had the freeform tool on. I think I can put another gate over here again. Give me a small park side gate. Let's extend the park area a little bit, just for now. And going back into space already occupied. Sometimes this is like really weird. Okay, and while we're in the middle of building our park, we have the big town upgrade, which is, as it's mentioning in the name, is actually a big one. So we get another tile. We get campus areas, which is also something that I have to consider and have to think about. We get residential wall-to-wall buildings, but yeah, the campus will be the biggest one. I'm also very excited about metros, because it's one of my favorite. I think like tram and metro are probably the two favorite transport methods that I use usually when I build cities. But yeah, we finally get office buildings. I think this is also the building where we get into, yeah, exactly, high density residential and commercial zoning, as well as office zoning. So yeah, it's something that we definitely have to keep in our mind, that we use those kind of things. But there's a lot of other very cool, unique buildings, as you can see here on the screen. Incineration plants, I think that is something that yeah, will look now to burning garbage and turning that into electricity. So yeah, something that we desperately also need to do besides taking care of this park is to do add other services to all of the things that we're doing. All right, now we finally have this path connected. I'm going back into my freeform tool and then line things up with this side park gate, and then we have 3 park gates. Now I desperately need to put these other things that I wanted to put. It still looks terrible. I don't get around of doing terraforming, landscaping. Right, let me level some terrain. Nope. I don't know how that happened. It's still not ideal, but it's better than before. And having the park here, this park plaza here, I think it's something that I can work with. Let's get the other main buildings in, so like a park cafe. Actually think having a park cafe up here, or like in the middle, is not a bad idea. Again, we're having these issues. I will just like landscape this with some trees. I don't want to bother now, because it's actually not too bad. And let's see if we build some stuff in like restrooms along the way to get the electricity over without having to use power lines now. It could have been. It could have been. Doesn't fully work, but hey. Now, there we have it. Alright. Of course, our water is not as connected as it should be. But so far, this is fine. Let's have a look again at everything industry-wise. Oh, wait, what happened here? I think I didn't do the regular district. And increase it over here. I actually want to do the same over on this side. So, because of our residential demand, let's take a little bit of our gravel road. See if we can mirror this up. Is this on the same side? Not sure. Yeah. Something around here. And then I will actually build forestry area. Another one of those bigger maintenance buildings on the other side, so they're kind of like flanking this. that doesn't look bad. Have to, of course, get water down here. And yeah, like now that we hit the big town upgrade, we're getting into issues. Something that I also wanted to do, which I thought wouldn't be too bad of a thing, is whilst it wants me to like build all of these weird things, is building some roads up here. Like this, and then have the gravel roads come in here. And then see if there is some nice space for warehouses. Just like some standard generic warehouses. Like small warehouses, they don't fit here. What about these these yards? No. I mean, this one fits. And this one as well. So maybe not too bad to have these warehouses here. Stored resource, they do planed timber. And what else do we do? Forest zoned industry, forestry products. I think that is fine. And we're actually looking to add another warehouse up here for our store. And do unique factory products. Okay, we placed a lot of stuff for now. Let's get some more industry zoning in here. Which is like all of this area I will probably just do with industry zoning, and getting some more forestry industry up here. Now that we have actually a lot of cash, but yeah, I'm trying to like not take the RCI meters so much into consideration, and instead focus on what is actually important, and that is the park. So overall, the entertainment is there. We just need a little bit more visitors. So I will do some detailing, and we'll see you when we get the park to level 2. Right, something that I've done just now to increase potentially visitors is add public transport. So yeah, just quickly adding a bus line in green with these biofuel buses, the park line. Just having them go between, especially this stop up here. I think this is an important one when the bus stops here and people can switch between the tram and the bus and then going down this route. I think at some point when this road is going to build out a little bit more, then we're doing more things in that regard. But yeah, for now, we're still waiting to get the total visitors up. I'll see you when we have that, and then we'll continue. And there we go. Finally, the park is level 2. Now we also see again what the word is that I was missing, which is a park pier. So let's place those buildings, and then I will continue some detailing until we reach the park level 3, because that is the goal for today, getting this park to level 3 to unlock things like the gazebos and that stuff. So let me go back into the city park. The chessboard question is like, where would that best fit? I actually think it's quite nice down here. Alright, close to the restrooms. There's a cafe. I don't mind this too much. It's okay. But now let's get to the piers, because I think this is really cool stuff. Can I somehow change this info tab and like to actually see where I place them, like close to the water? I think the 2 big ones somewhere here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then giving it a few smaller piers, maybe one bigger one again. Like one of the big ones that is right next to the cafe, and having those. Now, does the electricity jump over? Nope, not really. Can I, if I just move this a little bit more here? Nope. Okay, let me try the following. Take this, I'll take this. And now it should jump over. Okay. Cool. I also saw in the meanwhile, what I did as well is I built another pedestrian area over here with this pedestrian service center, just to have like these buildings here. I don't want this building because it doesn't make sense to have parking spots onto this street. Same as this one, I don't want you. This one I'm fine with because the parking spots are over onto this bus road. But yeah, I'll detail this thing out, and once we have the park assets like the gazebo, can finally put them in the middle up here. Maybe as well like with some more plazas. Can even take the park plaza and probably put it in here, and then make this a really nice looking town center. So yeah, the park looks fine in terms of like entertainment. Visitors will still need some. This will take some time. So I will do some more detailing and tend to some city services. Potentially building out a little bit more in terms of the area up here, where there's now, as you can see, much more engineered wood plants. And yeah, then I'll see you soon again. Okay, it seems like it will take a little bit longer until we really reach the threshold to level up this park to level 3, and this is then probably a future episode thing. And of course, again, we have a fire. So what else has happened meanwhile? I've expanded a little bit in terms of the industry area. So you've already seen the engineered wood plants, but now we also have these large tree sapling greenhouses, which is nice. And I started the detailing around this like town square here in like this town center in Applegate Square, which yeah, you know, added some park assets, have these nice plazas around the edge, and then in the middle, once we hit level 3 with our park, we'll put a nice gazebo in the middle of this town square here. So the last few things that I want to do is pretty much just take first take the tram and extend our tram roads a little bit further down here. So there's actually like two things that I want to do, or taking the road guidelines up to how much distance do I have here? How much is that? Let me 650. Okay, so this is where it is at. Now I can delete this again, because this is where I want to take the tram over, but I also want to have a little stop and like loop down here. So what I will do now is extend the tram line with road guidelines back on. So first what I'll do is take this a little bit out, take this out, so we link them up here, but also have this go down here, and then have another like have a little bit of a green belt area. Actually, that doesn't make as much sense. I don't want to do this. I actually think at some point up here is probably where the tram should make a loop. And then getting another station in here, because what is definitely necessary, but I want to do a bigger university build at some point later. But what is definitely necessary, and I also have the tram line linking up here, so maybe I actually don't need this on this side. Yeah, give other nodes of public transport in this area through this line, and use some of the assets that we have, such as like these faculty buildings up here, to at least cater a little bit to the demand of university students that we have. So yeah, let me think about how I'll do this. think we'll do something similar to what we built over here. So I'll grab another road over here, like a pedestrian tram road. Where do we have it? Let's go with the sandstone, because we're close to a beach area. And then link it up with the standard tram roads. And then create a little tram stop over here for potentially this red line that I have. Yeah, actually, this is not too bad. So have it stop. Drag line or add stop. Getting another stop over here, and then have it go in there twice. I'm not sure if that is the right move. Oh, I'm deleting the move. I think this should be enough. And then linking this up here, which, I mean, how did I do it over here? I can just do it with some paths. That makes sense. Nope. Where are we? Paths. Putting that with the grid up here, then and then probably like over on this side, like build this this like little campus. So what I want to do now is take these like faculty buildings. How do I have to build them? Yeah, they must be placed roadside. So like my idea is just to place like 1 or 2 of those. How much capacity do they have? 800. So yeah, probably just take 3 of them, so that caters at least to a few students, and get that done. Is that 2-lane road median with trees? Do we need large sidewalks? No. I just take the one with grass median. Take it up here. And then just move it like this. This should be fine. And then let's take the university, these faculty buildings. Do I get 3 in here even? One, 2, 3. I think this is a little bit too little space. So let me pause here. Give this a little bit more room. First off, I actually want to turn the road guidelines back on. So yeah, this should be a little bit better. Then where are our faculty buildings? definitely have one here. Have one here. And have one here. And then we can do some landscaping around that. And some fencing. So that we don't somehow zone this. Electricity should be fine. Can do another little like corner shop up here. Where's our district? Oh my god. I thought we have police up here. Oh, I think there is an issue. I think there is an issue in terms of roads. Oh my god. Damn, this annoys me because I really liked all of the landscaping that happened here. I think I have to take this stall out. Oh dang. Okay. I like this asset, but unfortunately you have to go because there needs to be a pedestrian road that links up here. Let's see, maybe I can recreate this stall up here. But yeah, now it should be possible for those police cars to get in there. Because they can go into the, like these pedestrian roads. Oh my god. Ooh, big blunder. Big blunder. Alright, what is this? Organic stalls? Nope. Don't want you here. Sorry. Also putting another path this way. I really liked how this looked, but like if there's no access, this is obviously bad for crime. What's building here now? Fast and nutritious 5. Let's see how this looks and then we'll get back to it. But yeah, I will detail out this campus and then we're ready to finish up the episode. Okay, this doesn't look too bad for a little improvised campus. It's actually something that I saw on Phil's channel, City Planner Plays, that he did as well before going into the big university build. So having those faculty buildings, I think, is nice. We're in a good way connected with public transport because the red line is going up down here. Our park sadly still has not leveled up to level 3, but we have taken care of the criminal issue down here. What is this? Fast and nutritious? Yeah, I can live with this building over here. Okay, so I think this brings me to the end of this episode. Again, unfortunately I didn't get as far as I wanted to. But you know, sometimes this is just how it is. Still, I think especially with all of the stuff that, like how this square looks now compared to last episode, I'm really happy with this. as well as now finally having the parking. I think this area is actually a lot nicer than what we will build up here, and we have like some more commercial waterfront things over here with like a little quay wall, and having this a little bit more, you know, nature, honoring maybe the history of the city with like this old nearly sunken lighthouse. But yes, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thank you again very much for watching, as we take on the growth of the city of Carborg. And yeah, it's gonna be slowly but surely, you know, more things to add on. We'll expand the city bit by bit over into like this area. I have no idea yet where I want to build the campus area, to go into like the big campus. I've also never been really successful with building campuses, but yeah, that's also something that's coming in the next few episodes. I don't know yet when we get to like downtown. I'll practice some terraforming to get this little creek down here, and then have a nice town center or like city center downtown, probably over on the shores of this lake. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheerio!